Journalists and opponents of authoritarian President Alexander Lukashenko. Police justifying their search by accusing Alexei Shota of extremism without giving any additional details. This comes just days after a Ryanair flight carrying journalist Roman Protasevich was forced to land in Belarus, with Protasevich arrested. Inez de la Quatera, ABC News, at the Foreign Desk.
China is easing its restrictions on how large families can grow. The country's Communist Party now says couples can have 3 children, the hope to ease the strain on China's economy by its aging population. And WhatsApp, the popular messaging app, is doing a 180 when it comes to privacy rules. The app, which is owned by Facebook, had warned users that features would be limited unless they agreed to a new privacy policy. Now WhatsApp says users will get reminders, but all the features will remain intact. This is ABC News.
O'Reilly. Ready for an oil change? The professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts are here to help. We'll make sure you have all the supplies you need to make the job quick and easy. Right now, get 5 quarts of Mobil 1 full synthetic motor oil for just $28.95. Plus, get a $10 gift card after mail-in rebate. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts today or visit O'ReillyAuto.com. O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Sherry Preston, ABC News.
The reasons more and more people are coming to NC Tractor to do business are the selection of Massey Ferguson tractors, Bobcat zero-turn mowers, fantastic customer service, and the special Phil Sheehan seasonal discounts. NC Tractor on Railroad Avenue in Rutherford is making dreams come true for folks who want the list.
Good morning. Some patchy fog possible to kick off your day, but cloud cover fog clears out quickly. Mostly sunny for Memorial Day. Low humidity, very comfortable with high temperatures in the upper 70s to around 80 degrees. Tonight, mostly clear skies linger and on the cool side temperature-wise with lows in the mid-50s. For Tuesday, high temperatures climb back into the low to mid-80s under partly cloudy skies. I'm meteorologist Kat Campbell in the Weather Center.
And I'm Lou Gillum in the Blue Room, taking a look at that extended forecast for Wednesday, partly cloudy, highs around 85 degrees, cloudy overnight, scattered showers, lows around 65. For Thursday, cloudy, showers, highs around 80, cloudy overnight, still a chance of more rain, lows around 65. For Friday, cloudy, highs around 85. Mostly cloudy, chance of thunderstorms overnight, lows around 65. For the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, partly cloudy for Saturday, good chance of thunderstorms, highs around 85. That chance of thunderstorms goes on into the evening with lows around 65. And then Sunday, still a chance of more thunderstorms with highs warming around 80 degrees. Right now, sunshine. We're at 51 degrees. 51 degrees. This is May 31st. 51 degrees right now at WCAB. Looking at 8 minutes past 7 o'clock. We're being kind today to Reverend Ernie Cole. Ernie's celebrating a birthday today, so if you know Reverend Ernie Cole, make sure you call him up and wish him a very, very, very happy birthday. Well, in sports this weekend, the Braves had kind of a rough weekend against New York. Now, the game on Friday evening, that game was postponed due to rain, and just got word this morning that game has been rescheduled for Monday, June the 21st. So that looks like a doubleheader for Monday, June the 21st. Then on Saturday, they got that game in, but lost it 13-2. But yesterday, that game, about 30 minutes before time for the pregame to start, that game was called off. And now that game has been rescheduled for Monday, July the 26th, and that game also will be a doubleheader. No time on when game one, whether they're going to start first game at 7 o'clock, next game will be at 9 o'clock, or if they're going to start earlier in the evening. So we'll find out more as the week progresses. But today we're looking at an on-air time of 3:55 for the Braves and the Washington Nationals. Braves are back home in Atlanta. 3:55 airtime, 5:10 first pitch. So we will not have an afternoon call-around report this afternoon. And then tomorrow, Washington Nationals airtime will be 6:05. And then first pitch will be at 7:20. Fingers crossed that the weather stays good in Atlanta. It's time now for our morning obituaries. Charles Thomas Wright Jr., 77, of Lake Lore, passed away on Saturday, May the 29th, at hospice. CT, as he was known, graduated from Broughton High School in Raleigh, went on to graduate from Duke University on a Navy ROTC scholarship. He and his wife of 56 years have 2 children, Stephen Charles Wright and wife Alice Hubbard Wright of Rutherford, Laura Ann Roble and husband Alan Edward Roble of Raleigh. Also surviving are his 4 granddaughters. Funeral services will be at 2 o'clock on Wednesday at the First United Methodist Church in Rutherford, with burial to follow, with military honors accorded by the Rutherford County Honor Guard at the Pleasant Grove Baptist Church Cemetery. The family will receive friends tomorrow evening from 5 until 7 at Crow's Mortuary. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to the First United Methodist Church at 264 North Main Street, Rutherford, North Carolina, 28139, or to Habitat for Humanity at 269 West Main Street, Forest City, North Carolina, 28043. Crow's Mortuary and Crematory Services is in charge of the arrangements for Charles Thomas Wright, Jr. Rush Limbaugh is coming up next.
Okay, an illegal immigrant from El Salvador, Esteban Rafael Marquez Velasquez, any other host could do that, walked out of a New York jail, even though ICE had submitted an official detainer request to hold him for deportation. The New York Post reports city officials ignored the federal petition because New York is a sanctuary city, thanks to the far-left idiot mayor Bill de Blasio. Velasquez had been in Rikers for disorderly conduct. By his own admission, Velasquez is a member of the violent street gang MS-13, according to Thomas Decker, ICE's New York field director. Now, thankfully, ICE found and arrested the illegal immigrant gangster after he was released back into the streets by the Democrats who run New York. Velasquez now faces deportation. Things didn't turn out so well in Denver, though. The police refused to honor ICE's request to hold Ever Vallis, a 19-year-old illegal immigrant, jailed for theft. Denver authorities let him walk. Weeks later, this clown robbed and murdered a man at a rail station, according to charges. The Denver Sheriff's Department standing by their sanctuary city position. They claim it would have been unconstitutional to hold this guy in jail until ICE could pick him up. Now, the liberals who run these sanctuary cities are not sorry. No matter how many American citizens are beaten, robbed, raped, or even murdered by known criminals who are illegal immigrants, liberals are going to keep releasing them until somebody makes them stop.
Buck Sexton here. The value of the U.S. dollar will continue to slump due to unprecedented money printing. It's more important than ever to protect your savings and retirement from inflation. Many Americans have already turned to a proven method to protect what we worked hard to earn, real gold. Imagine taking possession of real gold and silver delivered privately to your homes or put into your IRA or 401k. How do you get real gold and silver? By calling the Oxford Gold Group at 833-404-GOLD. The Oxford Gold Group will teach you everything you want to know about owning real gold and silver. Call the Oxford Gold Group right now at 833-404-GOLD to get your free precious metals investment guide. The Oxford Gold Group has helped thousands of people protect their savings and retirement from the unknown. Call them right now at 833-404-GOLD. That's the Oxford Gold Group at 833-404-GOLD.
Rutherford County has a new restaurant that's getting rave reviews. The Carolina Farmhouse Restaurant beside the Tri-City Mall in Forest City. They have some of the best home-cooked meals with all your favorite sides. They have daily meats and vegetables along with burgers, sandwiches, and salads. And don't forget those hot, fresh, plump, buttered dinner rolls. Great dining atmosphere, friendly staff, and quick service. They're open Monday through Fridays from 4 until 9. Call them at 245-7633. That's the Carolina Farmhouse on the 74 bypass in Forest City.
Zwig Hunt was a minor character in the Old West, but his story is one that has been repeated many times over. Zwig was born in 1858 in Texas. He grew up to be an honest young man. According to one report, he was generous to a fault and brave. It was also said that he was a child of circumstances and a creature of excitement. At the age of 22, he went to Tombstone, Arizona, where he palled up with a ne'er-do-well by the name of Billy Grounds. With the excitement of Tombstone's low-life tugging at his shirt tails, he started hanging around with the Clanton gang that comprised of the likes of Curly Bill Brocious and Johnny Ringo. After pulling a job or two with the Clantons, Zwing and his friend Billy Grounds decided they could do the same on their own. One evening in the early spring of 1882, the two of them entered the Tombstone Mill and Mining Company with robbery on their minds. In the ensuing excitement, they killed a man. A warrant was issued for their arrest. A posse was assembled and the chase was on. In a shootout, Billy Grounds and a member of the posse were killed. Zwig Hunt was shot in the lung. Zwig was taken to the Tombstone Hospital, where about 3 weeks later, his brother smuggled him out. This is where the story gets interesting. Supposedly, on May 31, 1882, while Zwing and his brother were hiding out, a band of Indians attacked and killed Zwing. After chasing off the Indians, his brother supposedly buried Zwing in the Chiricahua Mountains. But the Zwing Hunt legend also says that he wasn't really killed, that the prodigal son returned to Texas to live a full life. You've just heard another story from Chronicle of the Old West. I'm Dakota Livesay.
7:15. Got some bad news about Chronicles of the Old West, and I'll be telling you more about that as the day progresses. But first, it's time to start the call-around portion of our morning report. We start with the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department, and we have John Greenway on the phone with us this morning. Good morning, John.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Doing good.
What have you got to report this morning?
So, Sheriff's Office has responded to 275 calls for service, made 19 arrests, and there's currently 163 in the jail. I'm going to read off our incident reports first. Charles Aldridge of Mooresboro reported a larceny of motor vehicle. It looks like it's a 1995 Jeep Cherokee, dark green in color with black wheels, and the rear glass is busted out. Amy Green reported an incident of damage to personal property. Kelly James reported a first-degree burglary and larceny after breaking and entering. Larry Vickers reported a misdemeanor larceny. Shelley Hampton reported a damage to personal property. Diane Poole reported an incident of fraud. David Ledbetter reported an incident of damage to property. So moving on to our arrest sheets, Jennifer Watts was arrested for failure to appear on misdemeanor. Tyler Thompson arrested for failure to appear on misdemeanor. Joshua Wood was arrested for assault and injury to personal property. Amanda Hill arrested for failure to appear on misdemeanor. We had Danielle Beck was arrested for failure to appear on felony. Alyssa Hardy was arrested for misdemeanor larceny. Kayla Couch arrested for second-degree trespass. Bobby Gilbert arrested for failure to appear on misdemeanor. Holden Hip arrested for failure to appear on misdemeanor. And Joseph Alexander was arrested for a warrant out of South Carolina and resist a public officer. And that completes our morning report.
John, thank you very much for that report, and we'll be talking to you again soon.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye. Well, on Saturday, May the 29th, just before 11 o'clock, members of the Forest City Police Department responded to a disturbance in the area of Dogwood Lane in Forest City. When officers arrived on the scene, they discovered that the disturbance involved an exchange of gunfire that left one individual injured. The injured citizen later passed away to his injuries and has been identified as Marcus O'Neill Hill of Forest City. Now, as the investigation began, detectives with the department quickly identified Jeremy Lee Brown, 38, of Rutherfordton, as the suspected offender. With the assistance of the North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation, the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office, North Carolina Highway Patrol, and the Rutherfordton Police Department, Brown was taken into custody without incident. Mr. Brown has been charged with first-degree murder, according to reports, 2 counts of possession of a firearm by a felon. He is currently being held in the Rutherford County Detention Center without bond. If anyone has any information that may assist in the ongoing investigation, you are asked to please contact Sergeant Moore with the Forest City Police Department at 245-5555. Another season has come and gone, and you're still looking at that same sad-looking sofa or recliner. Well, now's the time to change the inside of your home to look as pretty as the spring and summer colors outside. And the perfect place to start is the Recliner Center. Right now at the Recliner Center, everything is 20% off. That's 20% off sofas, recliners, sofa recliners. If someone you love is having trouble standing, the Recliner Center has all lift chairs on sale for 10% off. All lift chairs, 10% off. Now, some of these chairs can take you from a standing position, then safely back down to a sitting position with no effort on your part whatsoever. Angela is cleaning out merchandise to make room for more. So now's your chance to redecorate your home and take advantage of the great savings at the Recliner Center. All lift chairs, 10% off. Everything else is 20% off. Angela is seeing folks by appointment only, so call 828-395-3562. Call her today. The Recliner Center. They're on Cooper's Gap Road in Rutherfordton. 19 minutes past 7 o'clock. From the Sheriff's Department, we go to 911, and we have Amanda with us this morning. Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm sorry I called you by the wrong name.
It's okay.
What you got to report this morning?
Well, in the last 48 hours, the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office 911 Communications Center has processed 820 911 calls and administrative calls, which consisted of 81 for the emergency medical services, 31 for rescue, 275 calls for the Sheriff's Office, 122 for Forest City, 35 for Lake Lure, 99 for Rutherfordton, and 116 for Spindale. Bostic Fire Department had a motor vehicle crash, and Cherry Mountain had a structure fire, and that is all.
Amanda, thank you. I hope you have a nice, slow day today, and we'll be talking to you again soon.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Whether you're buying or selling, downsizing or expanding, relocating or vacationing, RE/MAX Journey agents have the tools and experience to help you go from sale to sold. That's why no one sells more homes than RE/MAX. Don't worry, they've done this a million times. Visit the local RE/MAX Journey located at 121 Laurel Drive in Rutherfordton or call them at 828-395-2222. Each office is independently owned and operated. RE/MAX Journey would like to take this time to send special wishes to all the graduates. Keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars. This message is being brought to you through courtesy of RE/MAX Journey Real Estate. 21 minutes past 7 o'clock, and we've got Ruby Taylor in the SDO area. Good morning, Ruby.
Good morning.
How are you on this Memorial Day?
I'm okay.
Good. What you got to report this morning?
Nothing.
Well, that's
Don't
nice
have anything to report. They've been quiet.
That's nice to hear.
And on my birthday calendar, I've got Madison Fox having birthdays, and Miss Jimmy Holland is having anniversary today. And hope these people have a nice day, and the signs are in the legs today and going to the feet tomorrow. And Lou, that's all I got.
All righty, Ruby. Have a good one. We'll talk to you again later.
Okay.
All righty. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good morning. These are your headlines. Market declines, unemployment, oil prices. These can be pretty scary. Hi, I'm your Edward Jones financial advisor, Andrew Tisdale. And I'll work with you to help you understand the impact of these just short-term events and how it's not going to affect your long-term goals. We can provide the tools and the reasoned, disciplined approach on how to invest. So please, don't let these headlines derail your long-term financial strategy. Call us today, 828-287-9197. Our office is located in the Food Line Plaza in Rutherfordton. This was Edward Jones, Making Sense of Investing, and a member of the SIPC. Bye.
22 minutes, make it 23 minutes past 7 o'clock, and we're checking in with the Fairfield area. We've got Gary Wilson this morning. Good morning, Gary.
Good morning, Lou. How you doing?
I'm good. You?
Doing pretty good. Just got through the weekend good. Everything was peaceful as far as calls go. We didn't have any fire calls up here over the weekend. Bills Creek had a couple, I think a medical call and one other call. But had a lot of people in. Everybody seemed to be having a good time and hitting the beaches and the pools. And we had our fundraising supper over there Saturday evening. Had about 150, 160 turn out for it. So it was a good weekend for everybody, I think. It's kind of back to halfway normal anyway.
Yeah, has the beach opened yet?
The one at the resort was open this weekend.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure about Lake Lure Beach.
Ooh, I bet that water was cool.
Yeah, I bet it was. It was cool this morning. It's about 52 degrees out here this morning. It kind of felt like fall of the year instead of almost summertime, but felt good. No humidity and everything. It was a nice couple of days of a break right there for all the people coming in.
Now, with all this dry weather, do you know of any burning bans in effect?
I was reading online yesterday that there's some counties that have stopped burning, but I didn't see Rutherford County listed as one of them. But I would advise anybody now not to burn if you can possibly avoid it at all, because it's dry out there. We've had very little, if any, rain at all in the past month, really. Mm-hmm. And hopefully everybody just hang on and we'll get some rain in here, but got a little bit better chance of it maybe toward the end of the week. So hopefully we'll get something out of it. We need a good front to move in, give us a good soaker for about a day or two.
Yeah, we do.
But don't seem to be nothing like that on the horizon right now, but so we'll just have to take what we get. But just be careful. The forest floor is dry right now.
Mm-hmm. All right,
yeah,
Gary.
that's about all we got up here this morning, Lou. I think that's going along pretty good.
All righty. Well, you keep things in order, and we'll be talking to you again soon.
All right, talk to you later.
All righty, bye-bye.
Thinking about the departure of a loved one through death is a subject we don't like to talk about. However, pre-planning or prepaying for a funeral is a consideration and responsible thing to do. With so many options available today, it's important to speak with someone you can trust and someone who can help you find a balance between the emotional, spiritual, and financial needs of your loved ones. Crow's Mortuary and Crematory is recognized as one of the best family-run funeral homes. It's a family tradition, and they know how to care for your family. Any questions you might have, they will be happy to answer. Call Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services at 286-2304.
26 minutes past 7 o'clock and 52 degrees right now on sunny skies. And we're up in checking in with my cousin. We're at Mount Vernon. Morning, Bob.
Well, good morning, Cousin Lou.
How you doing?
We're doing just fine on this Memorial Day Monday morning.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, it's a cool Monday morning up here, so for this time of year.
Yeah, it was nippy when I came out this morning, and the wind was blowing. That didn't make matters any better.
No, it didn't there, and it was cool last night. Imogene and all of my daughter, I had a grandson graduating at Central, and they said it was cold last night after that sun went down.
Ooh, I bet it was.
Sitting up there, but it's going to warm up. We'll get back to summertime temperatures here in a few days. But up here with the fire department over the weekend, we've answered a few medical calls and then assisted Cherry Mountain on a structure fire on 226. And Lou, other than that, it's been pretty quiet up here, and things are going along good so far this morning up here. The sun's coming up and looks like it's going to be a nice day.
Yeah, it does.
So that's about it. So it's sort of quiet right now, and you have a good Memorial Day now, and don't work too hard over there.
Oh, I won't. You can always count on that.
Oh, yeah. I hear you there. Yeah. But you take care, Lou, and you have a good day.
You too, Bob. Tell Imogene hey, and I'll talk to you later.
I'll do that. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale. 28 minutes past 7 o'clock, and now we are in the Sunshine Bostic Cherry Mountain area checking in with Sue Price this morning. Good morning, Sue.
Good morning, Lou.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I hope you are.
I am.
It's a nice cold morning over here.
Yeah, I'm in the low 50s. Where you at?
I don't know what my temperature is, but my temperature in the house here when I got up was 70, so I turned my heat on just for a little bit.
Oh, goodness.
Got to knock the chill off. But we'll be back in the hot weather pretty soon. Better enjoy this little cool spell.
Oh, no, I hope it stays. Now, it's kind of odd because we didn't get a snow, not a real good snow. We had a couple little, those little teasers, but we did have a cold winter, or to me it seemed like the temperature stayed right where it should have been.
Yeah.
But now here we are pushing into springtime, and we're having what seems like should be a spring from what I remember being little. Because this time last year we were already in the 90s.
Yeah. And
then, of course, by the time we got into June, it was so hot. I mean, stinking hot. Even Tracy was saying she wished it was wintertime already. But every time she says, I wish it was wintertime, I always make sure I make a note of it because she's always fussing about, she hates winter. But anyway, it was so hot, I made sure I made a note and dated it and hung it on the wall.
Well, we can't control the weather, but that's a good thing, I guess.
Yeah, I think we're getting kind of, I don't know, our weather this year just seems like it used to be, a little bit, other than we just didn't get any snow.
Yeah, maybe this coming winter we'll get some snow.
Yeah.
And didn't even get enough to make snow cream this past time.
Mm.
It was bad. Let's see. The fire department had one structure fire. I have one birthday, and that's from Venetia McCraw on my church calendar, and nothing on the other calendars for today, so not too many that I know of celebrating, but we hope anybody that's having a birthday or anniversary will have a real good day on their special day. And in my announcements, the Douglas Creek Presbyterian Church will be having Memorial Day service June the 6th, and they are planning to have lunch after the service. And the Piney Mountain Boys will be the special singers. Bostic Missionary Methodist Church will be having Memorial Day on Sunday, June the 6th, with lunch to follow the service. And they'll be having, I think they have lunch to follow the service, yeah. And so far, that's the only announcement I have. It's just been kind of quiet over this way and calm, and we like it that way.
Yeah, we do.
Don't like to hear about shootings, and that's terrible.
Yeah, well, Forest City had one on Saturday evening.
Yeah,
so.
I was just tell that. Well, I don't know. We just can't understand why people do things like that, but they do.
Yeah.
Anyway, I hope you'll have a good Memorial Day, Lou.
You too. Take care, and we'll be talking to you again. Let's see, we won't have an afternoon report today. We got a Braves game, unless the Braves game gets rained out, and then we will. But still, we're hoping that we'll go ahead and get the Braves game in today.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
All right, Jim, back with you tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers at Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record of the best deals. Sisk Family Ford, Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealer, has recently been recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. That speaks well of their commitment to serve their customers well. Come take advantage of the springtime sales event and get the automobile you've been wanting. Look for all the new design 2021 F-150 at Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealership. That's Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City. Now, wouldn't it be nice to get medical attention and not have to leave your home? Now you can, thanks to Remote MD. Remote MD is pleased to announce they have initiated a telemedicine program for residents in North Carolina. The telemedicine program is available to all residents in North Carolina, including Rutherford and Polk counties. It is designed to treat common medical illnesses right from your home. Now, isn't that great? No appointment is necessary, no waiting for days to see someone. This is a wonderful opportunity for people who are struggling financially or have a complicated insurance plan. But your health is important to you, and you want attention now. There are no copays or deductible, and unlimited usage programs start at just $59.99 a month. Learn more about this program. Contact Remote MD today at www.remotemd.net. Again, that's www.remotemd.net.
Coming up on 25 minutes before 8 o'clock, and we're in the Shingle Hollow area checking in with Tina this morning. Good morning, Tina.
Good morning, Luke.
How are you today?
I am doing really well this morning.
Good.
Feeling mighty fine.
Good.
Well, up here in Shingle Hollow, it is 51 degrees, and the sun's not peaking, but it's bright. Shining over my neighbor's house right into my windows, and it's so beautiful. And for birthdays today on Piney Knob Church, we have Seth Watson, Frida Judy, Steve Green, and Wayne White, and an anniversary for, Mr. and Mrs. Wayne White. So it's Wayne and Darlene White. Pleasant Grove has Ree Williams for a birthday today. And Pilgrim's Way has Curtis and Patty Lauder as a anniversary. I'm hoping all these people have a great big celebration today and enjoy their day. And that's all I've got going on this morning.
Okay.
No calls for the fire department, so they're all quiet too.
Well, that's the main thing. That's a good thing to hear.
Yes, we love it that way. But we're very thankful we have the fire departments, but we like for them to have a quiet day.
Yeah.
Quiet night.
Yep. Well, Tina, you have a good Memorial Day today, and be careful, and we'll talk to you again. Jim will be back with you tomorrow.
Okay, everybody stay safe, and I'll talk tomorrow.
Okay, bye-bye. Well, in local news, sadly, we have to report that on Saturday, May the 29th, just before 11 o'clock, members of the Forest City Police Department responded to a disturbance in the area of Dogwood Lane in Forest City. When officers arrived on the scene, they discovered that the disturbance involved an exchange of gunfire that left one individual injured. The injured citizen later passed away due to his injuries and has been identified as Marcus O'Neill Hill of Forest City. Now, as the investigation began, detectives with the department quickly identified Jeremy Lee Brown, 38 years of age, from Rutherfordton, as the suspected offender. With the assistance of the North Carolina State Bureau of Investigation, the Rutherford County Sheriff's Office, and the North Carolina Highway Patrol, and the Rutherfordton Police Department, Brown was taken into custody without incident. Mr. Brown has been charged with first-degree murder and 2 counts of possession of a firearm by a felon, currently being held in the Rutherford County Detention Center without bond. If anyone has any other information that may assist with the ongoing investigation, you're asked to contact Sergeant Moore with the Forest City Police Department at 245-5555.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance. Helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, an independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield Association.
Coming up on 22 minutes before 8 o'clock, and we're in Union Mills checking with Brenda Kelly. Good morning, Brenda.
Good morning. How are you on this nice, cool fall morning?
Isn't it beautiful?
Yeah, it's cold.
It's nice.
When it's cool like this, I think about you because I know you don't like hot weather.
No, I don't.
Yeah. But I said, oh, my goodness. but we better enjoy it. At least it saves on the air conditioning. We don't have to run it.
Yeah.
So that's good. And Sue said she turned her heat on. Well, I didn't build no fire, so I thought, well, the sun will be up and it'll warm up.
Oh, yeah.
But I've got 44 degrees on the porch. So,
Woo.
yeah, it's cold. But that's all right. The sun will get up here in a little bit, and it'll get up. What's the temperature supposed to be today? About 70?
Yeah, about it, yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty good.
75 or so.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. And I don't have but one birthday, and that's Reverend Ernie Cole. I believe that's the man you're being kind to, and I hope he has a wonderful birthday today. He loves to celebrate his birthday.
Yes, he does.
So that's good. And let's see, in ways of announcements, 33 and a third band will be at the Union Mills Learning Center on June the 4th. The meal begins at 6 p.m., and the cost of the meal is $5, and the band starts at 7 p.m., and there's no cost for the band, but they do have a tip jar for them. So far, that's all I know that's going on. Let me look under here and make sure that's all I got. Yeah, I don't see nothing else right now. So we just hope everybody will be careful today with their cookouts and everything, and don't let your temper overtake you, and no shootings.
Yeah, please.
That was awful, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I hate to hear stuff like that. And it's worse when it's in your own hometown, and it's bad anywhere else. But you know, and I'm like Jim. I just don't understand why there's so much hatred in the world today. But it just seems like that they are.
Everybody's been closed up, and it's just like everybody just tempers just boil over when you get closed up like that.
Little things.
Yeah.
I guess your mama's doing all right, is she?
Nah, she's doing real good. Rocky too.
Well, that's good. That's good. So, but I don't know of anything going on, so I guess you need to go check on Linda or Luther.
Yeah, Luther, I hope he's doing better.
I hope he is, too. He's had a rough go of it, hasn't he?
Yes, he has.
Bless his heart. I know it's got to be aggravating, but I'm sure it hurts, too.
Yeah, I know back surgery ain't fun. I've done it. I ruptured a disc, and that wasn't fun either.
Yeah. No, it ain't no fun. I know my daughter broke her back, and she had to have surgery, but, and, of course, my husband, he had 5 back surgeries.
Goodness.
Yeah.
But the thing is, once I had the surgery, I woke up, I felt good.
Well, see, that's just it. You don't ever know who's going to have a reaction to something, or just like when they put that tube down his throat, you don't know, what's going to happen. It's a iffy situation.
Yeah, but I was in so much pain before they did the surgery, I didn't care.
I hear you.
I just wanted something done.
You're a tough old knot anyway.
Yeah.
But you better go down to Ellenburg and see what the Gilligans are doing.
All righty. You have a good one.
You too. Be careful. Catch you later.
All right. Bye-bye.
Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply is a variety store. Here's why I say that. Cedar shavings, 5.0 cubic feet, $7.99 per bag. They have Pontiac red potatoes, candy baked potatoes, $18 for a 50-pound. River Run dog food, specially priced. Plenty of horse quality hay. Refill propane, $10.99 for a 20-pound tank. Wrangler Sweet Feed, $8.69 for the 50-pound bag. Cardinal tissue and paper towels, 6-pack, $4.49. Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply is the largest farm supply store, and you should come and see how much you can save. 188 Whiteside Road, Rutherfordton.
And if you're planning on doing some yard work this Memorial Day, well, Farmer's Friend is open. The gates are open, and they're open for business. And last stop, we're in Ellenboro checking in with Luther this morning. Good morning, Luther.
Good morning. Just got drunk in my water.
Oh, okay.
But we'll be all right.
All righty.
But it's a good morning down here. The sun's coming up. It's quiet and nothing going on. Well, we had a quiet weekend for the most part. First time I had 2 medical calls. Other than that, nothing going on. Everything's quiet and peaceful. So you have a great day up there. We'll talk to you next time.
All righty, Luther. Take care.
All right, take care now.
All right, bye-bye. Well, we've made our way from the Sheriff's Department all the way to Ellenboro. And that's it for the Call Around Report for this Memorial Day. Being kind today to Reverend Ernie Cole, celebrating a birthday today. And don't forget that there is a new shipment of garden seeds, onion sets, and seed potatoes at the Washburn General Store. They've also got small bags of lime, fertilizer 10-10-10, the grass seeds in. Got everything for your garden needs, plus things for your tummy, too. The bologna, that delicious hoop cheese, the candy, and just a lot of good stuff. So for all your garden needs, your garden seeds, onion sets, seed potatoes, check in with the Washburn General Store.
Jim, have you seen Henson Building Materials' newly remodeled showroom? It's gorgeous.
You mean where they have a full line of hardware and building materials for homeowners and home builders?
I mean where Jamie, Terry, and Tony, their friendly staff, treat me like family. Oh, they're so nice.
Hey, are they taking COVID precautions and have curbside service?
Of course. They're so thoughtful.
I do need some materials, but I don't think they'll fit in our car.
Oh, silly. They have professional delivery so we can get whatever I want.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street in Forest City.
Building starts here.
Well, we've got time to get some birthdays and anniversaries called in. 287-3356 is the number to call. 287-3356, the number to call. Get your birthdays and anniversaries called in, and we'll announce your name along with Reverend Ernie Coles.
Let me brag on Hutchins Pest Control a minute. Don't let the pest bug you when Hutchins Pest Control is as close as a phone call. Honest, dependable, professional, and on-time service may be the reason they keep getting voted best pest control. If you have a pest problem, call this family-run business at 287-5171. Licensed in North and South Carolina and fully insured and bonded. Get a free estimate when you call Hutchins Pest Control and be sure the job is done right. That's Hutchins Pest Control. Call them today at 287-5171 and they'll be right there. Imagine being surrounded by comfort. At Immaculate Heating and Air Conditioning, they offer ultimate home comfort by Coleman. They will install a Coleman high-efficiency heating and cooling system and handle any service and maintenance, all for one low monthly payment with zero out-of-pocket costs for 10 years. That's right, 10 years with no service or repair fees, no maintenance fees, no unexpected cost at all. Ultimate home comfort. It's more comfort all around. Contact Nathan Blackburn at 828-755-5788. That's 755-5788, or visit ImmaculateHeatingandAir.com.